Becky.
Okay. We're turned on. Let's go.
Okay. You want to start again?
Yeah. I'm Michael Zakes with KTRU, and we've got two members of the Go-Go's here, and I'll let them talk from now on for a while.
Okay. Hi, I'm Kathy Valentine. I'm the bass player of the Go-Go's.
And I'm Charlotte Caffey. I play lead guitar in the
Or-
Go-Go's. Right. Gotcha. And we're going to tell you a little bit about the history of the band. This is the first time we've ever said this, so if I make a couple mistakes, don't get on my case about it.
Wrong.
The Go-Go's were born in 1978, the month of May, and the original members did not know how to play the instruments that we started out on. I had played bass in a previous band, and there we are. And then I started on lead guitar in the Go-Go's. The drummer hadn't played very long. Belinda, the lead singer, had only sung in a couple different bands, backups. And Jane, the rhythm guitarist, never played. And our other bass player had never played. That's the original members. A year later, we recruited Gina Schock on drums. She had been in many bands prior to the Go-Go's. And that was June of '79. And then we met Madness in December of 1979, and we ended up touring with them in the spring of 1980. And we toured with the Specials at that time, too. And then we did some East Coast dates. And then in December...
and there was a single on Stiff.
Oh, right. Forgot about that one.
And that helped the following in L.A. get really huge. And then I joined New Year's Eve. I'm from Austin. I moved to L.A. 3 years ago. And I was a guitar player for a long time before that, about 7 years. I was in the Textones in L.A. I quit that band. And Charlotte asked if I played bass because their bass player was sick. And I said yes, when I didn't really. And I learned very quickly. And I filled in, and I worked out so well that they kept me.
We couldn't give her up.
Yeah, and that's the way it is. And then we signed to IRS. We can predict your questions, you know.
Well, we'll just answer everything, and if there's anything we leave out.
Okay.
We've done about 20 million interviews in the last one. Yeah, we signed with Miles Copeland, IRS. Oh, they're so nice. And on April Fool's Day,
We went to New
1981.
York and we recorded our album, Fairly Standard.
Fairly standard pop album that we have sitting right here.
And anyway, the Fairly Standard pop album is doing quite well. Sold over 125,000 copies. We just
In 2
found out.
months.
And we've been touring for 6 weeks now. Glad to be back in Texas. I am anyway.
It's my first time. I like it.
And we've had a great time.
Yeah.
All
And our
around.
booking agent's FBI, Ian Copeland. They're all those brothers together, really
Yeah.
great. The Stewarts and the Police, you know.
Okay, now, would you
Now.
like to ask a question?
We so
Okay.
delirious.
Let me see. You say that you'd played with the Textones
Uh-huh.
earlier. Had you played with any other bands before starting with the Go-Go's?
Yeah. I was in an LA band called The Eyes, and we just we played for a couple years around and stuff. But
They played with Van Halen.
and we played with Van Halen. We also played with Devo. I mean, we were opening band. We never headlined anywhere. That was our format. Never to headline. Never to get anywhere. And then I joined the Go-Go's because, well, I was kind of bored.
Okay.
Oh.
Now, you might ask us about tonight.
Okay. Tell us about tonight.
Okay, we're playing at the Agora tonight. And we would like a lot of people to come because we have a very exciting live show.
Dancing boys. No, we have a lot of fun when we play, and I think audiences have a lot of fun.
And it's a bit different than the album. It's a lot more rowdier.
Sure is.
And very visually oriented. And it's lots of fun. A good time is had by all. So everybody come to the Agora and watch Delirious Girls.
I'm
play
really
their
dying to
instruments.
try some Everclear. That's been my dream on this whole tour, is to get to Texas and try Everclear. Isn't it?
What?
Yeah.
They don't have it anywhere else?
I don't know. That's heard it's in Texas. So if anyone wants to bring a bottle of Everclear for me, bring it down.
Okay, we'll see what we can do. One of the things that a lot of people are probably wondering about is the cover of your album.
Mm-hmm.
And it's, shall we say, a little bit strange compared to most debut albums.
Well,
I agree with
there was a reason behind this, actually.
Yes.
Now, one of the problems we thought of when we were thinking about the album cover was we thought we didn't really want to be categorized by what we were wearing on our album cover. We didn't want in 10 years, people will look back and say, boy, that, you can tell what they're from or whatever, where they're coming from. Or like Adam and the Ants and be kind of stuck into what kind of clothes or whatever, So Belinda, we decided, once we decided that, the problem was how to get around it. And Belinda thought of the name, I think, first.
Beauty
The
and the
name
Beat.
came first, and then that seemed like a good way to... The bathtub shots on the back were going to be on the front, but they didn't look as striking altogether as the faces and all that stuff. And one place we played in North Carolina, there was people in the audience that had...
It was great. They had face masks and towels on. I could not.
They were men.
They were.
They looked a
But-
bit silly.
It's funny because this is like humorous to us, and we've had some comments.
Feminists.
Yeah, some comments made, and they're totally
That
missing
thing-
the point.
No, they don't like the back. They think that they're cheesecake, sexy shots.
And
but
Jane got that. The rhythm guitarist found this picture in Shelley Winter's Shelley Winter's biography of a 1949 Life magazine
But
cover, and with
we
Shelley,
really didn't mean to be sexy.
No, we really
wasn't-
didn't.
If you knew us at all, you would know that's the farthest thing, that we would be trying to
come down tonight and
across
see.
as.
You'll know what we're talking about. Okay? No, no, it was a Shelley Winter's
We think our songs speak.
for themselves. Shelley Winter's. I'm trying to tell this really important point here.
It's no big point.
It's a 1949 Life cover magazine, and she was in the bubble bath and she was on the telephone. We thought it was great, so we all thought of things. And I was reading this dirty book or eating chocolates. Kathy, well, you have to buy the album. I'm not telling anybody once they buy it.
Okay, next question. Or is that it?
This is really difficult.
Okay, let me think if I can think of something else. How have you liked being on IRS? I know that there are a lot of other labels trying
They're
to sign you.
great.
Yeah, there was other labels after the band, but we wanted to be the priority act.
On a smaller label.
We didn't
Yeah.
want to be in debt. They didn't give us a lot of money, but that's fine with us because we don't have to pay them back.
We've
a lot
been
of money.
self-sufficient for about a year and a half. And we're essentially paying for this tour ourselves. We, just from the money we make every night, it's the right thing to do. It's nothing. I don't know. It just makes us feel better about things because I'd hate to be in debt like that.
I don't think that if we'd done the album on any other label, it would have done as well. I don't think it would have gotten the promotion.
Yeah, Miles Copeland's a very creative person. As a matter of fact, everyone in his family is pretty creative. But it's no, they're a great bunch of people, and A&M being behind their company at the same as well is really put.
Yeah.
A,
Because A&M just kind of every city we go to, we have someone from A&M to kind of help us,
it's really
help
great.
promote
Both
things
companies
and stuff.
are just
We're very happy with it.
good union of.
And it's kind of like it's, just as it's our first successful album, it's kind of in a way it's IRS's first too. So it's a lot of fun for everybody involved.
Mm-hmm. Okay, how do you like working with the producers? Richard Goder has worked with a lot of other bands.
Yeah.
And probably the most famous is another girl-fronted band by the name of Blondie.
Right. Well, both Richard and Rob. Now, Rob, engineer,
Rob's worked with Kiss and
he did the first Ramones
Ramones.
album, and he worked on the Blondie albums with Richard. He was the engineer, but he got producer credit because both of them really were equally responsible for this.
Richard was wonderful. He's a
great.
total nut. He's really crazy, and I don't know if anybody else would have been as patient and good with us.
is
We had
really-
a lot of fun, and he wanted to make a really good record. He made Miles give us more money. He made
Yes.
whatever we needed because he was going to make a good record, and he wasn't going to compromise
They
anything.
only gave us 3 weeks to make it in the first place, and it ended up 9 weeks, which is still a short amount of time to make. We were in New York. It was grueling work, but boy, we were real excited. I like the way
We did it in 3 studios. We had to keep moving studios because we were buying block time.
And one weekend we took over the record plant in New York. We were in every studio recording different things so we could
Because
get
we
it
had
done.
to leave, yeah.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah, well, I think that comes across on the album. It sounds really pretty fresh. There are some other bands who do come up with that sort of pop music, but a lot of them tend to sound overproduced.
Yeah.
And
That's something we strive for. We didn't want it to be too overproduced, yet we wanted to clarify all the parts and then the harmonies
Mhm.
on the record. And making this album is really, has made a big difference in our live show. I mean, we've really just, you have a whole new concept after you go in the studio. It's great. I
Yeah.
like going.
Are you working on a new album?
Not until February or March. What the future holds for us is we'll be back in LA like on the 18th, and I think we're doing 3 shows there at the Greek Theater, which we're really excited about because it's like going to be 18,000 people, and
Sold them.
and then we might do some dates with the Police. In like Madison Square Garden and really
We are
big
definitely
places.
doing.
We're
going to
definitely
Europe
doing-
with the Police, and
Well, we're going to Europe on our own first in October for 3 weeks, and we're doing like Germany and France and Amsterdam and England, and then coming back, and then in January doing the Police ones.
right. And we're gonna go to Europe and do large dates, large cities in America.
And so when that's done, about February, we'll start working up the material and stuff for the second album and record in March.
Mm-hmm. In tonight's show, will you be doing mainly songs from this album and new material, or?
We do the whole album and
And
some
About five
5
more.
or 6 more, and then some covers, about 3 covers.
Yeah. Any really outstanding covers? That you
Yeah, everything is outstanding.
Well, I'm not talking about just outstanding. I'm talking about
Oh, you want the names?
spectacularly outstanding covers.
Our particular, you want to tell?
Yeah, we do Let's Have a Party by Wanda Jackson and Elvis Presley, which is always...
That's a
gets
real
the-
fun one. Cool Jerk, which we really like a lot. That's a real good one. And Walking in the Sand. Interesting
Which is
arrangement.
kind of unlike anyone else. But anyway, it's very well paced, very fun.
Well, we have a real good time on stage.
So it's like, it's nice that the audience has a good time, but
We always have a good time
anyway.
yeah.
So you can just sit there and stare at us if you want, but we're having fun.
MF.
That's me.
No, I'm just kidding. Well,
Well,
Um,
is that all?
yeah, I think that's about it.
Okay. Well,
we hope to see everyone down there, and I don't know. See you there. Okay.
Okay, can I get y'all to do an ID for us?
Sure. Wait. I gotta use my
do you want us to say Houston? Or
Yeah.
what?
Well, you can do just a regular ID.
What do you want? Do you want the
No.
numbers? KTRU
Jim
91.7 Houston.
Yeah, or just KTRU Houston.
It's
and
true. Okay, wait.
It's true. KTRU.
It's true. The Go-Go's do listen too. How's that?
Okay.
Okay. Want to do it together?
Hi, this is Charlotte, and this is Caffey, and we can testify
That it is
on behalf of the Go-Go's.
Okay. All right. Hi, this is Charlotte,
And this is Caffey,
and
we're with the Go-Go's.
Go-Go's.
Wait, let's start it over.
Okay.
Okay.
Hi, this is Charlotte,
And this is Caffey,
and we're with the Go-Go's.
and we can testify
That it is 100% true.
that we listen to KTRU Houston.
91.7 FM. Stereo. Wow. Okay, we want to try to...
And we are not on drugs.
No, we're really not. It's just exhaustion personified. Now you want a beggar. You want a better one than that?
Oh, that's okay, but you can do another one if you
Okay,
think
let's
you can
do
a better
it.
one.
Okay, what do you want to do?
Well, this is an old one.
We could just do a normal one too.
Okay.
Hi, this is Charlotte and Caffey of the Go-Go's. We'll say both of us say hi. This is Charlotte and Caffey of the
Okay.
Go-Go's.
And you're listening.
Hi, this is Charlotte and Caffey of the Go-Go's, and you're listening to KTRU
Houston.
Houston. really not that funny. Okay.
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 Sounds
Well,
pretty
you
good.
know, let's play games.
Where do we call a cab from? Is there a
Um,
phone in there or something?
Yeah, well, one of the staff members will drive you back out to the Agora.
Oh, that's
Are you
right.
kidding?
Yeah.
We'll go
Are
try
we
it.
going straight to the Agora?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Well, we want to play a couple of games first.
We'll come back here in 5 minutes.